I guess for you, you've been getting to post up quite a bit this year. How do things kind of change for you when you get to go to the middle versus when you get to go baseline?
I in the post.
Yep.
Um, you go baseline to score. You go middle to pass. That's the mindset I have. Going to the middle. If I see like a lot of crowd in the paint, I try to locate the right pass. But usually when I go baseline fast, it's you gotta go to score. That's the mindset I have.
I guess for you, you actually scored a couple times going middle with like the jump hook tonight. I think you had another like fadeaway, maybe like a Dirk 1-footer. Just for you, what is it like to score going middle as well? What does that look like?
It feels good. Thank you, Eric. When there's no crowd and it's just one on one and I can get to the dot area, I feel comfortable enough to raise up and go to my right hook. I've worked on it, but usually it's not that open. In the next game we'll come play in 2 days. It's not going to be that open. I think the middle is going to be a little bit more crowded. Usually it's more crowded. But yeah, when I can go middle, I try to go middle to find the pass. If there's no crowd, I'll go out for the right hook.
Scoring while it is crowded in the middle, is that something like you want to do, or does that mean at that point that it's the wrong read, that you should go different? Or do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just play off instincts. There's gonna be some times that there's gonna be two players right there, but I still feel good. I still feel like I can get to a shot. And there's gonna be times that I'm gonna be one on one, and I don't feel good. I feel like I gotta pass it. So I just play through my instincts, and sometimes I'm gonna be wrong, sometimes I'm gonna be right. But if you're playing the right way, most of the times you're gonna be right.
Jim Ozarski.
Giannis, mentioning tonight, you said there was some openings. Were you surprised a little bit at I don't want to imply that it was easy to do anything, but it looked easy at times. Were you surprised that you were able to get such one-on-ones or some real chances at the rim tonight?
It's definitely not easy. But it might look easy, but it's not. No, actually, obviously, I think as the game went on, they were showing more bodies. But I wasn't surprised because like it's been like the previous games, they watch tape. The scouters, they come, study the game and they come ready to play us. And they know that the previous game I've been finding my teammates for a lot of threes, finding the shooters. So come to this game, probably there was like, don't let him pick us apart with passing. So that's why there was a lot of space. So it's like almost like the build up. And I got to keep, finding my teammates, and hopefully as I do that, guys, teams going to worry about that, and that's going to give me opportunity to play one-on-one, to have a little bit more space, to get to my spots, and make the right play.
How important was it for you guys, even as starters, to play 30 to 36 minutes in a contested game? Since Boston, when we talked to you about that, you've had a lot of blowouts since. So was it important for you guys as a starting group to play together, play that many minutes, and finish it?
No, it feels good. Obviously, coming to the day, coming to work, you want a easy day. Obviously, it's not gonna be easy, but you want the load to be as easy. If you can blow a team out like 30, 40, and play 15, 17, 20 minutes and just sit and get ready for the next one. It's a great feeling, but there's gonna be nights that we have to be ready. We gotta play 35 minutes, 37 minutes, 38 minutes. But I think it felt good. It felt good to have a game like this, and obviously the next game is gonna be the same way, in my opinion, and we have to be ready. And it just feels good to be out there, late in games.
Steve McGargy.
Well, this gets you over 500 for the first time this season. You've won 2 straight now. How do you feel? Y'all thought it might take some time for y'all to kind of develop chemistry. How do you think that's kind of coming along with just in terms of getting to know these new guys?
It's coming along pretty well. feels good to have win 2 in a row, and we got to keep it going. We got to keep it going. We got to stay focused, stay humble, keep grinding, and hopefully we can get more wins. And I think our chemistry is coming along too.
Zora Stevenson.
You talked about you finding more openings because it felt like the Detroit have scouted you all and realized the threats you had from the three-point line. Do you think it has to be either or? Like, does it have to be a night where, okay, we're shooting lights out and it's a night where you just kick? Or can it be both? Can it be a night where Giannis gets everything he gets in the paint and guys are hitting shots? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's the perfect scenario. In the perfect world, that's what I want every night. Be able to get in the paint, play my game, and still find guys to knock down shots. But there's gonna be games that I'm not gonna be able to get in the paint. And I'm 26 years old now, and I understand it. If you've asked me 2 or 3 years ago, I'm like, nah, kid, I'm gonna have 5 charges. I'm gonna get in the paint. But at the end of the day, you gotta find ways to keep impacting the game and controlling the game, and finding ways to be effective and help the team win. So, my mindset every day that I come to work is try to get in the paint, try to make plays, try to go downhill, try to get to my spots, but there's going to be nights that, guys are going to be open. And, I play that way since I was a little kid, and I'm going to pass them the ball, and I just hope and they make shots. And so far, they've been making shots. They've been making a lot of shots. So I'm happy. But as I said, my mindset is to go downhill and then pass.
Last one to Kane Pittman.
Hey, Giannis, I know last game we spoke a little bit about the relationship I guess you're starting to form with Bryn Forbes, and then maybe it's just because I'm watching on TV, but I see those conversations a lot, whether it's you and Drew or it's you and Bobby, or there's so many new guys. I'm just wondering, do you enjoy that process of being the leader, of teaching, of figuring out the other guys? Is that a fun process for you? Is it frustrating? How do you go about being the leader with so many new guys?
In the past, and most of you guys know me, I try to lead by example. I don't like to talk a lot, but I've seen guys that have come to the team now, and they're younger than me. And this is the first year playing with me, and obviously I gotta build a chemistry, a connection with them. I gotta talk to them, and it's fun. It's fun so far, and the most important thing is that they listen. They take my advice and go vice versa. I take their advice also. So far it's been fun. Obviously, it's hard. It's hard to being focused in your game and what you got to do, listening to your coaching staff and the head coach, and at the same time talking to everybody else. It's hard, but at the end of the day, if you want to win games and you want to be consistent in this league, you got to do this.